Thank you, Congresswoman Sinema, for organizing this bipartisan gathering to raise awareness about the suicide epidemic plaguing our veteran community, and for your leadership on this important cause. San Diego is home to the third largest population of veterans in the nation. And every year, roughly half of the service members stationed in San Diego are discharged and stay in the region after they leave service. With more than 236,000 residing in San Diego County, honoring our commitment to veterans, the benefits they earn through their service, is one of the most important jobs we have in Congress, and I think folks are recognizing that here tonight. During Suicide Prevention Month, we turn our focus to ending the awful reality of veteran suicide that has hurt families and communities across the country. Every day, 20 veterans tragically take their own lives. Regardless of the number or rates, every veteran suicide is one too many. But there's much more we can do. Mental health issues are still stigmatized in our country, and we recognize the unique challenges faced by service members and veterans in this regard. Post-traumatic stress is all too prevalent among our warfighters when they return home, and we don't call it a disorder because it's often a perfectly natural reaction to the horrors that they've seen and the difficulties they've experienced. So we have to come together as a nation to address this issue, and our men and women in uniform deserve our dedication, just as they dedicated their lives to serving our nation. In San Diego, we're taking some innovative and collaborative approaches to addressing veteran suicide by combining government, private groups, and community partners. Since 2014, 0800 has helped local veterans transition from active duty to civilian life. This community-based nonprofit connects with service members before they leave the military and makes sure that they know about the abundant services and community resources available to them as they transition themselves into new jobs, into new lives. Courage to Call is another San Diego resource, a 24/7 helpline, completely staffed by veterans, ready to speak with active duty military, reservists, Guard members, and fellow vets to help them navigate challenges that come with life in and after the service. In war, service members depend on one another for guidance and support, and they should have that same support as civilians. This service was started in San Diego by 211, a local private partnership, public-private partnership, a nexus to connect community resources with the individuals that can take advantage of them. It's a perfect example of how providing a central portal for benefits, employment, and housing helps simplify the process and gets veterans the benefits that they earn. We also have medical centers that use innovative models of care to meet the needs of our service members and veterans, and I hope we can implement some of these same standards of care across the country. But that's not possible unless we come together as leaders in bipartisan reforms to veteran care. As Congresswoman Sinema has mentioned, she and I have the honor of working with Dr. Howard and Jean Somers, who have been tireless advocates for reforming the broken health care system at the Department of Veterans Affairs after they lost their son Daniel to suicide in 2013. While it's not perfect and we have a lot of implementation steps to take, the Veterans Choice Act and the Veterans Accountability Act that we debated earlier tonight will help bring accountability to a system wrought with oversight and leadership challenges. We also need to provide more flexible treatment options like telehealth technologies that allow vets to receive care from the comfort of their homes. And finally, and I think maybe most important, we need to break the stigma of mental health issues once and for all. We know how difficult it has been to deal with the veterans who come to the VA for care, but there's a great number who never touch the VA, who suffer in loneliness at home and are never connected with a VA, even with a phone call, and they take their lives before they even make the attempt. So we need to do a better job of outreach to those folks to make sure that they know that they have the support of the veterans community and the larger community at home. We have to treat these unseen battle scars with the same gravity and respect as the visible ones. We owe it to our nation's heroes to end the tragedy of veterans' suicide. And this is a conversation that I'm proud to be a part of. I'm committed to constructive results. And I want to thank again Ms. Sinema for her leadership on this and for organizing this evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Congressman Peters, and thank you for your willingness to work tirelessly with me and with others on the issues that we know affect not just Howard and Jean and their son Daniel, but many other veterans around the country.
Thank you.